Hey guys, welcome back. Not long ago, I read a blog that asked a very simple question. And the answer to that question has caused me some profound thinking and a lot of fun in the process. And so the question was, what would your 8-year-old self be sad that you're not doing today? So what did you do when you were 8 that you're not doing today? Now, I can't remember exactly what I did when I was 8 years old. That's a long time ago. But I do know that in my teenage years, one of my very favorite activities was skateboarding. I love skateboarding. It would wake me up excited on the weekends to go. It would consume most of my thoughts in school, much to my teacher's chagrin. And it's just one of those things that I love to do. And I kept it up pretty much all my life. I got really good at it in high school. And I did it off and on most of my life until my oldest son, he quit maybe 10 years ago. And so that was the last time I've really skated seriously. Now, I do still love to skate. And a lot of times if I get really stressed out, I'll go grab my board and go out on my driveway and just skate up and down the driveway and think and just blow off some steam. So I still do love to skateboard. But what does any of this have to do with fear, as the title of this video would suggest? Well, stick around and I'll let you know how fear stopped me from doing one of the activities I love most in my life. And a while back, I had heard that there's a local skate park in our area, and I always wanted to go check it out, and I never did. And last year, I was out on a motorcycle ride, and I decided, hey, I got nothing better to do. I'm going to go check out this skate park. So I went over and checked the park out. And it was very nice. I was actually impressed that our town could put up a park so nice. And at that point, I really wanted to go, but I didn't do anything. I kind of blew it off. And lately, my 19-year-old son has expressed an interest in inline skating. And so I asked him a couple of weeks ago, hey, let's go check that skateboard park out. And sure enough, he said, yeah, I'm fine with it. So we went. Now, he had just gotten his new pair of inline skates. And I decided to take my skateboard in the car with absolutely no intention of skating. On the way to the skate park, I told myself that I wasn't going to skate. And then I said, well, maybe I'll skate if nobody's at the skate park. And of course, when we got there, there were a couple of kids at the skate park. And I found myself really nervous. And I thought about, why am I nervous? And suddenly it hit me. No, I wasn't nervous because I'm 62 years old and I could probably break half the bones in my body skateboarding. But I was nervous about being embarrassed in front of those kids. When that thought hit me, it just got me to thinking how much of life we miss because we're afraid of being embarrassed. I mean, how many times have you not signed up for a race or a tennis match or a group ride or even open mic night at your local karaoke place? Just because you were afraid of being embarrassed, you were afraid of not doing well or coming in last place. And of course, I was still nervous to go out and skate. And the more I thought about it, the more I thought that it was totally related to my perceived previous skill level. So I don't have any problem going out and making a fool of myself doing something that I'm brand new at. I'll go out and try any sport for the first time. I'll try to compete in it, making a complete fool of myself. But skateboarding, I used to be pretty good at, and I was just embarrassed that I was going to not be as good as I used to be. So I finally got on the board and got out there, and I realized that, I still do love skateboarding. No, I'm nowhere near as good as I used to be and never will be again. I can barely move. I can't jump off the ground more than an inch. I can't do anything on the skateboard that I have to jump with. So no, I can't do anywhere near what I used to be able to, but does that mean I don't love it? Absolutely not. I had a blast out there and been several times since. And yeah, it does still hurt when you fall. That doesn't get any better when you get older. In fact, it gets a bit worse. I'm still trying to recover from a couple of falls that I took yesterday with my son. But overall, it was just a great experience. And so I encourage you to think about something that you no longer do that you used to love to do and why you're not doing it. And if it's because of a fear of embarrassment, you need to kick that out the door as you're heading out to have your next adventure. So check out my riding at the park, what little bit I was able to do that day, and one or two clips from several days later. and go out and have yourself an adventure.
There it goes. Ooh.
Oh, yeah, that hurts. See, it hurts my knee. It hurts way worse than quick.
I'd say you're doing better than a lot of people your age. You're doing better than a lot of guys your age.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And as always, guys, thanks for watching, and we will see you on the next one.